Good morning, Mr. Ogaro. Sir, you're charged with evading arrest or detention. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
On June 29th, 2024, officers were dispatched to an assault in progress in Harris County, Texas. Officers observed a black SUV which had 3 people inside and confirmed it to be the vehicle of interest. The defendant got out of the driver's side of the vehicle and began to walk away from the officers. The officer then told everyone to stop, and the defendant kept walking away, ignoring commands. The officer told the defendant multiple times to stop, but the defendant did not comply and began evading on foot from the officer towards an apartment complex. Foot pursuit began, and another officer then drove towards the defendant and gave verbal commands to stop, announcing Houston police stop. The defendant was eventually caught, and officers were able to place the defendant in handcuffs. The total approximate length was 1/4 mile. Upon return to the original scene, all other parties had left the scene along with the vehicle of interest.
What was the detention for? What was he doing wrong?
Officers were there on an assault call and had a description of the vehicle. And once they saw it, they approached, and that's whenever defendant.
Do you have more than just an assault call? Any kind of identifying factors? I mean, it's really just vague how there's just cars don't assault, you know? Like if there was some kind of description, someone in the car had assaulted someone or something to that nature, you know, but just.
I mean, officers were able to confirm the vehicle by the license plate given from the call.
Okay.
So they confirmed that it was the defendant's vehicle that they approached on.
Do they say that someone assaulted someone, that there were?
Yes, that it was just an assault call, Your Honor.
Yeah, I need more than that. I mean, it's really vague. It's presumptuous. No, Beetle, do you have anything else?
I'll look at it, too. Just let me take a look at it.
Okay.
If you just
do me a solid, will you? Just take a seat for me. I want to make sure that there's probable cause if there is. If not, I'm going to cut you loose, but I want to make sure that there really is. So just give me a second and then we'll get back with you.
Judge, I see what you're saying. I was like, if you want to do whatever you want to do.
That's it?
And then I'll resolve it. I think you were questioning whether it was probable cause
Right.
related to the case.
There's nothing new?
I don't really disagree with you.
Okay. Come up, sir. So this was Ogaro. Or Ogaro. Okay. Mr. Ogaro, I'm going to find that there's no probable cause in your case. Just be careful out there, man. People are always out to hunt you down. You know what I mean? Just be careful. Don't put yourself in the spot. Okay? All right. You're free to go. For sure.
Señor, me llamo Luis, intérprete, mucho gusto.
Anelas de la Toro. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent.
We're in court. It's too loud.
Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
I already have an attorney.
Great. Is it?
¿Quién es? Solo mira el juez, hermanito.
José García, pero dijo
José García,
dijo que iba a venir acá, no, que me dieran otra corte que me iba a presentar.
otra fecha. Oh, okay, he told me to ask for another date so I could represent
Es
myself.
que ayer fue de vacación y viene hasta viernes.
Okay. Yesterday was a vacation day and he doesn't return until... ¿Cuándo vuelve?
Cuando me den otra cita, no sé qué.
Oh, okay. Whenever he returns, I'm not sure whatever date.
We're going to do probable
Le vamos a hacer
cause.
cosas
Please
razonables.
don't say anything at
Por
this
favor, no diga nada
moment.
durante esta fase.
Perfecto.
Okay.
Perfect.
On June 26, 2024,
2024.
officers were charged with a disturbance call at a food bank in Harris
A un
County,
banco de
Texas.
comida del condado de Harris, Texas.
Dispatch provided the vehicle description of the defendant, who was stated to have a firearm and be under the influence of
Que tenía
alcohol.
un arma de fuego supuestamente y estaba bajo la influencia del
What?
alcohol. Espera, ¿qué?
The dispatch said, gave the vehicle description and was also told by the caller that he had a firearm and was under the influence of alcohol.
Okay,
No.
The defendant was parked.
stop.
Pare.
The defendant was found to be parked at the Chevron gas station.
Estacionaron en la estación, en la gasolinera de Chevron.
Upon search, there was no weapons inside the vehicle, and the
Arma dentro del vehículo.
defendant was then
El
asked to
acusado
exit the
se le pidió que
vehicle
se saliera del
and was
vehículo
asked if he
y se le
consumed
pidió
any
que se
alcohol.
le preguntó que si consumía algo de alcohol.
The defendant stated he had
acusado
two drinks earlier.
2 cervezas temprano.
Officers observed the defendant to have glossy eyes and a mild odor of alcoholic beverage on the breath. The officers did locate a 6-pack of
Sí,
Modelo
localizaron
beers on the
una
passenger side
Parte de 6
floorboard
modelos, cervezas modelos en la parte trasera del
with 3
vehículo,
empty bottles
3 botellas vacías.
back in the cardboard container.
Todavía aparece un contenedor de papel.
Standard
de
field
cartón.
sobriety test
Estudios
was
de terreno se
conducted,
realizaron.
6 of 6
6
on
de
the
6 pistas en el
HGM,
sistema
3 of 8 on the
3 de
walk
8
and
pistas en
turn,
camino
and
giro,
1 of 4
y 1
on
de
the
4
one leg
pistas en el paro
stand.
de una pierna.
DIC was read
Advertencia
and the
secundaria se
defendant
dio y el
consented
acusado
to
dio
breath
consentimiento a prueba
but
de aliento,
refused to sign the
pero se
document.
rehusó firmar el documento.
The defendant complied with the breath request on the intoxilizer, but while attempting his second
sorry.
breath,
I'm so sorry to interrupt. The defendant, what? The intoxicalizer, what?
the defendant
El acusado,
complied
cumplió. Thank you.
with a breath request on
Con
the
el pedido de
intoxilizer,
aliento sobre el alcoholímetro,
but while attempting
pero
his
mientras
second breath,
intentando su segundo
the machine
prueba de
stopped
aliento, la
and gave
máquina
a
paró
reading
y dio
of
una lectura
interferent detected.
de interferencia detectada.
Officer requested a
Oficial
sample of
pidió
blood from the
una muestra de
defendant, to
sangre
which
del
he
acusado,
refused,
de la cual él se rehusó.
and blood was taken
Y sangre
pursuant to a
fue
warrant.
traída de acuerdo a una
Did you
orden
say that he was driving?
por extracción de sangre.
He was
Usted
found at the
se
Chevron
le
gas
encontró en la
station
gasolinera de
with the
Chevron
engine
con
running,
el motor
and,
prendido.
yes. So when officers made contact, he was found in the driver's seat, engine running at the gas station near
El
that
motor
food bank.
prendido en la
Does anyone see
gasolinera.
him driving?
Alguien lo
All we
vio.
have is him sitting at, I mean, we don't have anyone that sees him driving, right? All you have a caller that says there's a guy with a gun and alcohol, and the cops get to him and he's just sitting at a gas station.
He was at the food bank, and then in the same area, he was found at the gas station near the food bank, and with the engine running, which
Prendido,
operating a vehicle,
operando un
the
vehículo
engine can be running, and it can be inferred from him
Anyone
getting.
that's
prendido, no sé si es
driving, that sees him driving? Do you have a witness?
¿Hay un testigo?
No, Your Honor.
No, su señoría.
Let's do this. I'm gonna have you just take a seat in the jury box. I'm not ready to rule on this yet. We need to do a deeper dive on the case, sir. Just grab your stuff and just head there for now.
A la derecha, se sienta ahí. Sí, sí.
Oh, right. Okay. So Nathan,
Yes, ma'am.
can we talk about Canales real quick? Canales, this is a DWI.
The cause number is 2.
Just, can we do PC together? Because I was wavering on whether there's PC or no PC. We read the whole thing, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Go for it.
Would you like to read it?
Yeah, sure.
On June 26, 2024, an officer responded to a disturbance call at a food bank in Harris County, Texas, with a vehicle description of the defendant who was stated to have a firearm and to be under the influence of alcohol. The defendant was parked at a Chevron gas station. There were no weapons inside of the vehicle, and the defendant was then asked to exit the vehicle, who was asked if he had consumed any alcohol. The defendant stated he had 2 beers earlier. The officer observed the defendant to have glossy eyes.
Okay, that's why. So the
My
food,
question is, was the car on or not?
but
It was on.
I've been, but, so is the food bank at the gas station? Did anyone see him drive anywhere?
Let me look at the dates,
The
John.
food bank to me is not a gas station.
Well, no, but there are food banks at some of the gas stations, where you can
There's
get,
food at the gas station, but it's not a food bank, right?
well, not in the, I mean, what I mean is there, you know, they have gas
There's a
stations.
call about a food
So-
bank disturbance. They go to a different location.
Yes,
and
Judge.
talk with
And if I can clarify, in the DIMS, it says that originally the disturbance happened at a food bank while en route to the location, which wasn't noted by the prosecutor in the case. The officer was advised that that vehicle I'm so sorry. That he'd been stopped in the area. Based on the description of the vehicle with the temporary.
This is where everything starts. Probable cause. If the state can't justify why officers acted in the first place, the entire case can collapse before it even begins. Watch closely. This one's already looking shaky.
So they stopped that vehicle based on the description of the vehicle. The license tag.
So they stopped it at the gas station.
But that's when they approached, because based on the license plate.
My whole question, Judge, is, does anybody see him operate the motor vehicle?
That's my question. That's what I'm getting at. Do we have any kind of operation? Do we see anyone, does anyone see him driving?
I'm hearing gas station, but most of the people pull to a gas pump or to get some food or whatever and turn their car off. Most people, not everybody. But
When they arrived, the data states that the suspect was still in the driver's seat with the engine running.
Okay, that's a big difference.
that's
Yes,
it.
Judge.
I mean, that's more because got to get there somehow. And okay, all right, come up. Oh, wait a second, hold on. Wait, Canales, wait. We need to translate him. That's a big difference.
Yes, and I appreciate it.
Alice, come on up.
I have to admonish him real quick before we. All right. All right, Mr. Canales, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. I told you earlier that I wanted to do a deeper dive to see if there was probable cause to go forward with your case. After the state has told me more about your case, I'm now going to find that there is probable cause to go forward. Tell me, are you a United States citizen?
No.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
¿Es con permiso o sin permiso?
Con permiso.
With permission.
Entonces, TPS, TPS.
With a TPS.
Okay. You have temporary protected status. Understand, the more criminal cases you pick up, the higher likelihood you have of that protected
Esa
status being revoked.
activo sea revocado.
No. Do you understand?
¿Entendió, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have a Texas?
En la cara.
Okay.
¿Usted tiene licencia de conducir de Texas?
No.
No.
You are not allowed to drive.
Manejar.
There's no quicker way for you to go to jail
Usted ir a una
than to be
cárcel,
caught in a car driving.
dejado en un carro
I don't give a rat's behind what your excuse is. If I find that you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive because it's an offense in and of itself. You will be signing with me today in a promise that you're not going to drive. Mr. Canales, I don't know whether you do have TPS status or not. To me, it really doesn't matter.
Para mí, realmente,
I will warn you now that if there is any problem with your paperwork and immigration finds you in the jail because they sweep it on a daily basis, they will put an immigration detainer on you. You will remain in custody until immigration is done with you. And as you well know, it takes ages for immigration to do anything. I now have at least 5 people stuck in jail on an immigration detainer because they don't listen. You are now advised, this is the only warning that you're going to get from me. You violate any of these bond conditions, I'm going to put you in jail, and if you are unlucky enough, you're going to be there for a very long time. Your bond condition number 1, no consuming alcohol,
consumir alcohol.
Okay.
no illegal drugs, and I will randomly test you.
Voy a hacer pruebas al azar.
Okay.
If you test positive for anything, you will go to jail.
Okay.
I'm also ordering you not to drive.
Maneje.
Okay.
You drive, you go to jail.
A la cárcel.
Okay.
Okay.
Heed this warning because you will not get another.
Porque no va a
You must also return to court as well.
regresar a tribunales también.
Now, if I remember correctly, he said he was gonna go hire Joe.
Ir a contratar a Joe.
Is that right?
Yes,
Un
¿eso es
abogado.
correcto?
Sí, un abogado.
Yes, an attorney, an attorney.
Joe is a great lawyer,
Joe es un buenísimo
Sí.
abogado.
so we will give you time.
Vamos a dar tiempo
Go hire, you need a lawyer to represent you regardless, so go.
para que lo representes.
Sí.
And I would go quick
Lo haría
because this does have consequences on you.
Ok.
para usted.
Sí.
Yes, sir.
For now, I will have you come up here, swear to us that you're not to drive. Then I will have you go to Victoria where we will have you sign a reset.
Firmar un aplazamiento.
And then after that, you will get to Tracy for your bond conditions. You will, after that, you'll be free to go.
Para irse.
Do not pick up any new cases.
Okay.
All right, come on up here. We'll have you swear to this and then we'll have you get going. Ms. Castillo, you're charged with assault bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, ma'am. Okay.
The complaining witness reported that her vehicle struck the rear end of the defendant's vehicle while exiting a parking lot. The complainant stated that the defendant exited her vehicle and dragged the complainant from her vehicle from the driver's seat window and began hitting her in the face and body with a closed fist, causing pain.
So pursuant to a car accident,
I'm sorry.
pursuant to a car accident, right, you said? Okay. Ms. Castillo, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. How old are you, ma'am? You're 19? What do you do in life now? Did you graduate from high school? If I drug test you right now, what's going to show up? Okay, I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test right now, and then you're to come back, and then we're going to speak about it. Well, first off, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Do you have a Texas driver license, ma'am? Okay, do you have liability insurance in your name?
Yes, sir.
Before you drive and before you get out of here, I want to know and I want to see that you have actual insurance in your name. For now, I'm going to send you for a drug test, and you must come back, and then we'll talk about a lawyer situation for you. Tracy, do you mind sending her? You want her to come sign something with you now,
Yes.
Victoria? For now, I'm going to have you sign a reset, and then you must come back, ma'am.
Page 4, Celestino, come on up.
Do you have access to see, is Logan here?
He's watching from his phone. I don't know if he's trying to leave it on this one.
Are you able to see if she has a license or no?
This one,
No,
her.
Ms. Castillo, yeah. Do you have access to the,
I can't run it, but it does say she has a driver's license number.
okay, we'll figure it out in a second, don't worry.
Celestino,
Okay, Victoria, who's this?
page 4.
Mr. Celestino, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On June 29th, 2024, at approximately 12:44 a.m., officers were dispatched to assist Houston Fire Department with an intoxicated party. Upon arrival, officers observed the defendant's vehicle stop at railroad tracks in the road. The Houston Fire Department stated that they were dispatched and observed the defendant behind the wheel, car and park flashers on. The defendant stated that he had one beer and was on his way to his girlfriend's house. He is 17 years old and that...
17.
Yes, Your Honor. Officers observed red glossy eyes and a strong odor of alcohol on the breath. Standard field sobriety test was conducted, 6 of 6 on the HGN, 5 of 8 on the walk and turn, and 2 of 4 on the one-leg stand. DIC was read, breath was refused, and blood was drawn pursuant to a warrant. His driver's license does show eligible.
Mr. Celestino, what do you do for a living, sir?
Metal company.
Did you graduate from high school? Did you graduate from high school? Are you in school right now?
Student.
Where do you go to school?
The judge is zeroing in on something critical: specificity. A vague assault call isn't enough. Courts need concrete facts, not assumptions. So the real question is, did officers actually have a reason to detain him, or were they guessing?
That's high school. Okay. If I drug test you right now, what's going to show up? We're going to see that. I'm sending you for a drug test now. Are you sure?
Sir.
Okay. I'm sending you for a drug test, and then you must come back here. I will provide a lawyer for you today. No more drinking. No more dope. Otherwise, I will put you in jail, sir. You're not going to get any more PR bonds. Do you understand me? Do you have a driver's license? Do you have insurance? Okay. For now, I'm going to send you for a drug test, and then you must come back. For now, I'm going to have you go to Victoria, and then I'm going to have you take your seat in the jury box, sir. Hey, Vic.
Yes,
I'm going to send him for a drug test as well.
yes. Go ahead and sign for your receipt.
Hey, can you go ahead and appoint for him and for Castillo, please?
No, I was just see the driver's license.
Great, thank you.
All right, Judge, next is case 14, Lopez, come on up.
Are you chewing gum, sir?
Sorry. Piece of plastic.
Mr. Lopez, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
On June 29, 2024, officers were dispatched to an apartment regarding an assault in progress call. They spoke with the complaining witness, the defendant's friend, who said that the defendant assaulted him, causing him pain by punching him multiple times in the face. The complaining witness tried to fight back, but was afraid for his life, so he fled and tripped. Officers observed a quarter-sized bruise on the complaining witness' left side of his neck, quarter-sized bruise on the right side of his pectoral, and multiple lacerations to his forehead. Defendant was located hiding in a closet during a search of the property. The defendant was ID'd by his U.S. passport.
Okay, Mr. Lopez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. How old are you, sir?
19. No, 21, my fault.
Sorry? So you're 21.
So, yeah.
What do you do for a living, sir?
I work with my grandpa.
Doing what?
Like construction, like we get calls, like you say you want a patio built, we go up there and we build it up from scratch.
Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, Your Honor.
You as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming any kind of dope, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds, sir. Do you understand? Did you want a court-appointed lawyer, sir? Did you want a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
I need you to fill out an application for me. So Deputy Holly's going to give you an application. I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. You're not to have any contact with this person and not to be in possession of weapons. You understand?
John.
If you violate any of these bond conditions, I will put you in jail, and then we'll be doing all this behind the bars. Don't pick up any new cases. Behave yourself in the free world. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Page 15,
So don't worry about it, because
come on up.
Amy will take care of the bond, or Amy, Tracy will take care of the bond conditions.
Go ahead and sign for your receipt. For your application.
Please. Hi.
I have an arrangement, do you mind if I approach you?
Of course.
Go ahead and have a signature.
Is this your ring?
He was out there first.
Okay, so after this, we can get Mr.
Who is
Delise?
it? That's this one?
Did he just walk up here?
No, I called him.
Oh, okay. Are you Giorgio Mack? Mr. Mack, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On June 30th, 2024 at 2:48 a.m., officers conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for going 87 in a 65-mile-per-hour zone. Defendant admitted to driving the vehicle and ID through his Louisiana driver's license. Officers observed unsteady balance, red, wet, glossy eyes, and an odor of alcohol on the breath. The defendant refused standard field sobriety test, but a 375 milliliter bottle of Crown Royal 1/4 full was located in the vehicle. DIC was read, breath was refused, and blood was taken pursuant to a warrant.
CBS any prior to WIs?
There's no criminal history. No.
Mr. Mack, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Where do you live?
What?
You live in Houston, here. How long have you lived here? Are you planning on staying here or are you going to go back to Louisiana? The point I'm trying to get is if you're planning on staying here and making this your home, your domicile, you must surrender the Louisiana license and get a Texas driver license. If you're planning to go back to live in Louisiana, then you may keep the license, but other than that, you have to surrender the license. As it stands, I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming any kind of dope, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds, sir. Do you understand? Yes or no? Do you have liability insurance in your name? Sure. Okay. You may continue to drive as long as you have both. If you do not have both, then you cannot drive. We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So first, I'll have you go to Victoria, sign a reset, and then so you need to hire a lawyer quick then, and you need to get on it quick. I'm going to tell you that there's a lot of timing requirements with your license as well as for DWI. So if you sit there and wait until you get back to try to hire a lawyer, you may lose that Texas or that license that you have. So I would get on it quick. And then once you do get a lawyer, have them come talk to me, and then we can talk about waiving your appearance so you can go work offshore. I'm okay with that, but you need a lawyer first. Okay? So I'll have you go to Victoria. We will have you sign a reset. You'll get with Trace for your bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go. Okay? All right.
Page 16, Norman, come on up.
So, Peter, Mr. Norman?
Yes, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Norman.
Morning.
Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On June 26, 2024, officers were dispatched to a crash and found the defendant's vehicle in a ditch. The defendant stated that the vehicle in the ditch was his and that he had been driving. The defendant was observed to have red, glassy eyes, slurred speech, and a strong odor of alcohol on the breath. The defendant stated that he had been drinking at work with his coworkers. Standard field sobriety test was conducted, 6 of 6 on the HGN, 6 of 8 on the walk and turn, and 3 of 4 on the one-leg stand. DIC was read on the scene, and the defendant consented to a breath test, which was a .149 and a .148.
Judge, only response I would have is potential operation of the motor vehicle based on, I know he did make a statement, but we don't know if the car was running. I know the car was in the ditch. He wasn't there when the other car.
He's alone though, right?
Don't know. I wasn't there.
Yes, you were. Don't lie.
I was driving.
Mr. Norman, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or dope, you will go to jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
And just like that, case dismissed. No probable cause means no case. It's a reminder that even if something feels suspicious, the law still demands proof. Do you think the judge got this right? Or let someone walk too easily?
Yes, sir.
Have you son run his license to see?
It's eligible.
It is, Judge, and it's commercial.
Oof. Oof.
This was personal vehicle.
Doesn't matter. You have a CDL. Do you know that on a second conviction, you lose that CDL for life?
Yes, sir.
Lifetime suspension of that CDL. I would be very, very careful. Not only that, because you have a CDL, you're held to even a higher standard. A lower breath test can be used against you. So regardless, you have a lawyer. Listen to Peter. He will take care of you well. It's your responsibility to stay in touch with him. If Peter comes back to me and tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're ducking and dodging, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. No alcohol, no dope. Stay in contact with him and things will go fine.
Yes, sir.
I'll have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. You'll get with Tracy your bond conditions, and after that, you're free to go.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Great to see you, Peter.
Good to see you, Judge.
Page 18, Alpunte, come on up.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Whitek, what's new, man? With a W, right? I don't see it. Oh, with an O. I thought it was W.
Day after the holiday.
Now I see. Okay. Guys, keep it down, please. Are you Mr. Opute? Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On June 29th, 2024, at about 4 a.m., officers were dispatched to a crash. Upon arrival, they saw the defendant standing on the sidewalk next to the vehicle and with severe front end damage. His vehicle had struck a bus stop sign, city stop sign, and then a parked Civic and attempted to leave the scene. Officers observed a moderate odor of alcohol on the breath, bloodshot eyes, and that the defendant was swaying. The defendant admitted to driving and having one cocktail at a party at approximately 2:30 a.m. Standard field sobriety test was conducted. HGN was a 6 of 6, 2 of 8 on the walk and turn, and 0 of 4 on the one leg stand. DIC was read, blood was consented to, and blood was drawn.
Priority to the eyes.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Opute, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do you have a valid Texas driver license?
Yes, sir.
Do you have valid liability insurance? I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or any kind of dope, you will go to jail. Tell me, are you a United States citizen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have a lawyer. Good job on having a lawyer. Because you have one, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with Mr. Whitek, and he will tell you when you have to come back.
Thank you.
I'll have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. You'll get with Tracy for your bond conditions, and after that, you guys are free to go. Okay, guys. Thanks.
Right this way. Page 15, Malone, come on up.
Good morning, Mr. Malone. Mr. Malone, you're charged with failure to identify oneself. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Officers observed the defendant's vehicle traveling with a defective tail lamp and conducted a traffic stop. The officers requested the defendant's driver's license and insurance, but was only given the insurance. The defendant stated he did not have a driver's license but had an ID. The defendant then gave a Mississippi ID identified as Mario Love. The picture did not match the driver's face. The officer requested if he can confirm that the ID was his, and the defendant stated it was his and said he just looks different and his hair grew longer. The officer asked the defendant one more time, and the defendant finally admitted his first and last name. The man asked him for his identification.
That he would rather a man ask him for his name. Was it a woman cop?
It was a woman cop. The defendant stated that the ID was his brother's and that he did not steal it from anyone, and the defendant was positively ID'd by his government photo.
Here's the rub, Mr. Malone. You're on felony probation for a very serious offense where you're facing up to 10 years in prison. So, first off, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. The first thing I'm going to do is order you not to drive, not to consume alcohol or any kind of dope. If I find that you do either, I will put you in jail, and I'm going to make your bond so high you're going to flip. You will be signing an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive. I don't give a rat's behind what your excuse is. You drive, you will be doing a substantial amount of time in jail. As it stands now, I would be on the lookout because it's just a matter of time before your felony warrant hits. And then you'll be stuck like Chuck in there at no bond. What do you do for a living, Mr. Malone? What do you do for a living? Doing what?
Skate. Professional skater. I would think skating.
A professional what?
Skater.
Skater. How much money do you make a month as a professional skater? If I drug test you now, what's going to show up, Mr. Malone? If I drug test you now, what's going to show up? Okay, I'm sending you right now. We'll see. I'm going to first have you sign a reset with Victoria, and then I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box, Mr. Malone. So first, I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. Then I'm going to get you to Victoria, and then I'm going to send you for a drug test, Mr. Malone. Good morning, Mr. Reyes. Mr. Reyes, you're charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and any abuse of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Okay.
Officers conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle doing donuts at Clay Road and Highway 6. The defendant was blocking on incoming traffic before entering the parking lot and before making a right onto Highway 6, failing to signal the turn and going southbound. The defendant was ID'd and was the sole occupant and driver.
All right. Can you look up to see if he has a license? Mr. Garza. Mr. Reyes, the first thing I'm going to tell you is that the legislature, guys, please keep it down. The legislature has made it extremely easy for district attorneys around the state of Texas to seize and impound and take cars from people who participate in these types of actions, be it street takeovers, racing, donuts, reckless driving. You are now on notice for people who are caught with multiple violations. And I've seen it where DAs seize the cars and take it from you permanently. If you do not want that to happen, it's probably a good idea not to engage in this type of behavior. Do you understand?
Charlie.
Do you have a Texas driver license?
Charlie.
Do you have valid liability insurance? Then you're not allowed to drive. And I'm making that a condition of your bond. If I find that you drive, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Charlie.
How old are you, son? Okay. What do you do for a living?
Work at a fast food restaurant.
Did you graduate from high school?
Your Honor.
Okay. What you will be doing with me now is you're going to be signing an affidavit promising you that you're not going to drive until you get liability insurance in your name. You must bring the proof to me before we allow you to drive. Don't just start driving. Do you understand? Once you get it, come back to me and then I'll...
Now this is where things get technical. Interferent detected on a breath test can throw everything into question. It doesn't necessarily mean innocence, but it does open the door for legal challenges. And that's exactly what defense attorneys look for.
allow you to drive, but until that point, you drive, I will put you in jail and I'm going to make your bond extremely high. Do you understand?
Your Honor, his license is eligible.
How much money do you make a month, Mr. Reyes?
It's approximately 1,500, 2,000.
Who do you live with? Who do you live with?
Parents. Mom.
Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, sir? Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. Then Deputy Holly's going to give you an application for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out because I need to know everything about you. I need to know what kind of car you drive, money in the bank. I will then also have you go to Victoria Center, resit, and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box while you fill it out. Okay?
Judge, for this one, it's state law commission?
Yeah, states. And then I gave him an application as well.
All right, Judge, next one is page 20, Riley.
Is Riley back there? Okay, for sure.
Oh.
Good morning, Mr. Riley.
Order in court.
We took you into custody because you have a felony warrant.
Yes, sir.
Looks like you're on probation for an evading arrest.
Yes, sir.
They filed a warrant for your arrest. You're at no bond right now, so once you do hit felony court, that may change or not. We have you here because you're charged with indecent exposure. You're facing up to 6 months in jail
Order in court.
and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On June 26, 2024, officers were dispatched to 4419 Wheeler Peakway in Harris County, Texas for an indecent exposure call. The complaining witness was in the parking lot of Whataburger. Her husband went inside to pick up the food order, and the defendant parked next to her in a dark-colored four-door sedan. The defendant attempted to get her attention by waving his hand. The complainant stated that she ignored the defendant at first, and the complainant stated that the defendant then adjusted his parking and rolled down the front two windows and was naked.
He was naked? In a car? Okay.
The complainant stated the defendant began pleasuring himself by masturbating while looking into her vehicle. The complainant stated that the defendant...
Hold on a second. Sign it.
The complainant stated that the defendant stayed parked next to her, engaging in the act for approximately 5 minutes. The complainant stated the defendant left the scene when her husband came back out of the restaurant. The witness was able to take down the license plate of the vehicle before the defendant had left the scene. Officers ran the license plate, and the complaining witness positively ID'd the defendant by his driver's license photo.
Okay, so you said this was at a Whataburger, correct? Okay. Mr. Riley, do you have a Texas driver license, sir?
Sir.
Can you run his license, please? I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with this complaining witness and not to go back to this Whataburger. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I have to, well, I guess I have to say this. I'm also going to order you if you're in a car, not to drive a car naked. Okay, just really. I will appoint your lawyer today so that you can talk to someone today. We will take you into custody and then just don't send him down because we need him to sign bond conditions. Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to check all that because I want to make sure that if you're driving that you do have a license, okay? We're going to create the bond conditions. We'll have you sign it and then I'll have to have you speak to someone here momentarily, okay? All right, thanks. So if you can follow the conditions, no driving naked.
No contact.
Page
I mean-
21.
There's always a first, you know? Really.
Rocha, come on up.
No contact and no weapons, please.
No contact and,
No contact with the complaining witness, no going back to that Whataburger,
okay.
no weapons. And no nakedness.
Rocha, page 21.
Got it.
No
All right.
PC was found by the magistrate.
Oh, so just go ahead, take a seat for me, ma'am, real quick. I'm gonna talk with Nathan here momentarily and then we'll figure out what's gonna happen. I mean, yeah, well, there's no reason for me to do anything. We'll wait for Nathan to see.
Page 21, Rodriguez. Rocha.
Rigoberto Rodriguez, come up.
Which,
You speak English? Come on up.
Nathan Lewis, Rocha.
I know, I'm working all 60 dockets today, not just this one.
That's it.
Yeah.
251, 172.
The magistrate have found no PC.
That's 251.
76.
This is Rodriguez, Rigoberto Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez, where did you think you were going today? To the beach? So why do you come in shorts? Don't come to shorts court again in shorts. You know better with your 15 priors, number one. It's a complete sign of disrespect. So I'm not going to do anything to you now, but if you come back to shorts, come to court again in shorts, it's just not going to go well for you. I will make a docket notation now so that I remember this as well. Sir, you're charged with driving while your license is suspended. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
On June 29, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle with expired registration. The defendant was ID'd by his Texas driver's license, which was suspended on April 27, 2023 for no liability insurance.
We know, is it still suspended?
I will have it run. Let's see. It's suspended still.
Mr. Rodriguez, this is an affidavit. This is a court document that you're going to swear to me that you're not going to drive. I don't care what your reason is. If you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months of jail and a $500 fine every time you drive because it's an offense in and of itself. If you drive 5 times, I will have 5 different contempt hearings. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do not drive. If you want to drive, go get liability insurance, get a license, and then I will take this restriction off of you. But if I find that you drive, I will sprout horns and a tail because I will be so upset. And I'm going to tell you, you will be on the losing end of it. Do you understand?
I understand.
I'm not asking you to split the atom. Just follow the law. That's all I'm asking you to do.
This moment flips the entire analysis. Engine running plus driver and seat equals possible operation of the vehicle under Texas law. That's often enough to establish probable cause, even if nobody saw him driving. Subtle detail, huge impact.
We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So first, I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. After that, I will get you to Victoria, where we're going to have you sign a reset. We will see you back here in 30 days. Please have a lawyer, sir.
Judge, page 23. Sign it, come on up.
Judge, I'm not gonna dismiss that data.
Okay, I'll talk to her here momentarily. So I'm assuming that you'll just go re-indict it or something, or go get it indicted?
I've instructed the DAs that I was gonna talk to you about it one last time, but maybe they're gonna have to go to grand jury.
How long do you want me to set it out?
She assaulted the police officer too. He woke up in a moving lane traffic. I don't know.
I wonder what the reasoning, I wonder what the reasoning is with the magistrate. I don't know.
What's that?
I wonder what the reasoning was for an OPC. I don't know.
I think it's crazy that if you're passed out in a moving lane of traffic in the car and drive and the police officer makes contact with you, and then you beat up the police officer, that found the probable cause. But that's just my view.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll revisit it here in a second.
I think it would probably save everybody some time if the court did that.
Okay.
Judge, real quick on Mr. Rodriguez, so he's still signing the affidavit.
Correct, THA.
Conditions? Or-
No, just, I've got the affidavit.
All right, got it. This is page 23, Simon.
Are you Orlando Simon?
Sir.
Mr. Simon, you're charged with evading arrest or detention. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Okay.
On June 27, 2024, officers were dispatched to a family violence call at an apartment and made contact with the complaining witness, who is the defendant's girlfriend and mother of his children. The defendant had left on foot prior to police arrival. The complainant stated that there was an argument over gas money and he assaulted her by ripping her hair weave out of her head, grabbed her by the neck, and slammed her into the bathroom mirror and wall several times. Then he choked her and she was unable to breathe for 5 different times. He then let go and threw ground beef at her, striking her head and face. Then he slapped her several times, causing pain. Officers observed visible injuries. Officers in a marked patrol car observed him and activated sirens. The defendant jumped a metal fence into a nearby apartment complex. Officers set up a perimeter and encountered the defendant several times, pursuing him on foot, eventually losing sight of him. Air support located the defendant entering an alley, and the defendant was found hiding within an exterior patio closet of an apartment unit and was taken into custody.
Mr. Simon, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. What do you do for a living, sir?
Browse.
Great. You have a full-time job?
They pay off production, so every check is fluctuate.
Okay, we're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I am ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication, not to have contact with the complaining witness, and no weapons. If you violate these conditions, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand? I don't want to have to do that, so just don't have any contact with this person, and don't use any dope, and don't have any weapons. That's all we're asking. I will have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'll get you to Tracy for your bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go, sir. So So they charged the felony assault, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'm sure, well, I'm sure that they put pretty good conditions on him. I don't know.
Are we
You did?
about the video done?
No.
But we have the evading.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they put him on an ankle monitor and stuff, so, okay.
All right, Judge, page 24, Soto, come on up.
You Juan Soto. Mr. Soto, you're charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and/or a $500 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On June 27, 2024, an officer observed that the defendant's vehicle registration tag had expired in September 2022. Officers activated emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop, but then noticed the vehicle run a stop sign and begin traveling at a high speed to the officer's experience and belief exceeding 80 miles per hour. The vehicle then ran another stop sign on Imperial Valley Drive. While driving on Imperial Valley, the vehicle changed lanes to the opposite side of the road and began traveling the wrong way to enter a shopping.
Driving the wrong way on the street?
The far east side of the property and parked. Several vehicles were on the road as well as vehicles and people in the shopping center parking lot while the defendant drove recklessly. When asked by the officer why he was driving recklessly, the defendant explained that he was scared because his registration had expired.
Mr. Soto, how old are you, sir? What do you do for a living?
I'm learning plumbing.
If I go drug test you now, what's going to show up? I'm sending you for a drug test right now. Do you have a Texas driver license? I'm now taking away your privilege to drive. You were not allowed to drive at all. You'll be signing an affidavit with me today, promising me not until I know that you appreciate the awesome power it is to drive. If you drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you get into a car and drive. Do you understand? I don't care what your excuse is. You drive, you'll be doing a substantial amount of time in jail. You'll be stuck like Chuck. Tracy, do you mind sending him out, please? First, I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. I'm sending you for a test. You must come back. If you do not come back, I will issue a warrant. You will not get any more PR bonds. For now, I'm going to have you come up here and swear to us that you're not going to drive, and then we'll send you out, sir. Good morning.
Kevin Cabrera back from Wednesday's court date. He tested positive for pot. He tested positive. I asked him when was the last time he smoked pot. He said about 30 days ago. So,
That's not right, then.
no, that's not good, Judge. But he did say he won't touch it again and he's scared to death and, you know, all that good stuff.
See. Thanks, Day. You too, man. See you Monday. Hey, Vic. Victoria. On Cabrera, did we send him for a drug test in May? Did we send him for a drug test in May?
Yes, Wednesday, sent the drug test.
No, but what about in May? Did we do it in May? Did I put him, basically, did I put him on notice not to smoke for 30 days?
I don't even say
Drug and alcohol testing.
But did I admonish him like not to do it and we'll give him the 30-day deadline?
Defendant must not use, yes, possession or consume.
Oh, yeah, because you don't want to go back to that.
When?
May 8th.
Did I physically send him for a drug test that day or no?
You sent him for a drug
Yeah.
test that day. I'm not sure if you sent him that day, but you told him not to. And he signed. So we can see.
I'll tell you that, you can tell you that.
Mr. Reyes, did I send him for a drug test in May? Do you know?
Did you do a drug test in May?
Come here, come up.
Yes, he did one in May, that's positive.
And I told him not to smoke?
Positive.
Now the stakes go beyond just this case. Immigration consequences enter the picture. One criminal charge can snowball into detention or even removal. This is where criminal law and immigration law collide, and the risks multiply fast.
They had sent me and they didn't do me a drug test the first time I went, apparently because the system was down, and then they told me to make another.
Order in the court.
I told you not to smoke in May. And I said 30 days in your system. What would happen if you tested positive? Right. What did you just test positive for? Stephen, goes with you.
I need to know what she wants to do. Dude, why are you doing like this? Hurry up. We're going.
Some conditions. Let's regroup on Monday. We'll see if he's still in. Okay, and then I'll admonish him.
Thanks,
Judge.
George, and then let's talk on Monday.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him on for that day. I'm not,
Look a little bit, I'm gonna look, because it may have to be Tuesday. Let me look at my calendar.
okay, please. I don't want to keep him in for long. Okay, I just want to get the message loud and
No,
clear.
that's the way you get the message, because he's only 17.
No,
So because he's 17, he gets
then,
the message quick. This is not where I want to be. So, and they usually
you
do
want to do Tuesday? I'm fine with Tuesday.
tomorrow, where are we, Wednesday?
That would be,
It'll be next Wednesday when I'll be back here, Judge. I'll be in San Antonio for a few days.
and
So Wednesday's okay.
he's gonna pop up on Monday regardless, just because we're taking him in. And then if you want, we can put him on for the 10th. But remember, you can always zoom in too.
Oh, okay, all right.
I have the Zoom for you to be able so that you can, wherever you are, you can always
Okay.
zoom in. So if you want
I'll
to zoom
zoom
in
in.
on Monday, we're happy to have you. And then we can talk and hopefully he's gotten the message by then.
Okay, I'll pop in,
You know,
Zoom on
And
Monday.
then I'll give him another 30 days. And then this time, if he tests positive again, you'll stay.
30 days sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to do Monday?
Yes, absolutely. I'll get the court five.
If he doesn't already bond out, but we'll see.
Okay,
Okay?
thanks, Judge. Monday it is. I'll see you on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bud.
Hello.
She went for a drug test and she came back. She tells me she's negative. I don't know if she is.
Or Castillo.
Great. All right, come up, Ms. Castillo. Refresh my memory, if you don't mind, Ms. Garza.
Misdemeanor assault case, in the parking lot of high school.
After a car accident where the complaining witness hit the back of her car.
Got it. I didn't realize it was at a high school because I normally order people not to go back to the location where the alleged assault
Still a
occurred.
student there, Judge.
I don't care.
Oh, I know.
I mean,
That's an old warrant.
the only thing I want is the person that you were in the alleged fight with. I don't want them to have the fear that you're going to come up and the same thing's going to happen. So I'm ordering you not to go back to this location. Is this a high school or what?
Yeah,
Are you still in this high school?
I graduated.
Oh, okay, great. So it's no harm, no foul then. So do not go back to this location. No weapons. Do not pick up any new cases. No drugs, no alcohol. That's it. Do you understand, man? You've been given a lawyer. It's your responsibility to stay in touch with Carl. If Carl comes back to me and tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're ducking and dodging, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. You will not get any more PR bonds, man. You understand? So what do you do for a living?
I work with my grandma.
Doing what?
House cleaning.
Okay. Stay in touch with Carl. We'll make sure that you sign the bond conditions. After that, you'll be free to go, man. Okay? All right. Good luck.
Hey, Judge.
Hey, your dude's got bond violations.
Yeah, I saw the email. I got your message too. But instead of the 10th, can we do the 11th?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll put him on. Just let
Okay,
him know he's
perfect.
got to be here, okay?
I'll let him know.
Okay, thanks, bud.
All right, thank you.
Ciao. John.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Come up.
See if I can go on, Judge.
You tested positive for marijuana. And I'm telling you now, you will get tested in 30 days. Weed stays in your system for 30 days. Do not hang out with anyone that smokes. Don't go in a car with anyone that smokes, because if they hotbox, it's on you. Don't think that you can go to High Times and get something to mask it, because if it dilutes it, it's on you. You test positive after 30 days, it tells me you've continued to smoke. Guess what's going to happen? Right. I've already put another 17-year-old today in jail because of the same thing. Don't do it. You hold the keys to the jail cell. You understand?
Sir.
Okay? Now, you don't have a license, do you? Is that mom over there? Who's that?
It's Mom.
Do you speak English, ma'am?
You got it, Judge.
Want me to text?
Please. Yeah, it's just, I don't want to get nervous and flip my words.
I understand.
We believe in you.
We do.
Hey, how's August 5th for John?
John, how's August 5th?
Right now, I haven't seen.
August 5th. That's, okay. Victoria, did you hear that? August 5th is good. Thank you.
Okay, got it.
6:30 in the morning, John.
Yeah.
You got it.
Thank you so much for coming today. Your son is charged with driving while intoxicated. He's facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. It's a very serious charge. He's only 17, and I wanted to know more about him. So I sent him for a drug test. He tested positive for marijuana. I told him that I was going to test him again in 30 days. If he tested positive again for marijuana in 30 days, that tells me that he's continued to use, and I'm going to put him in jail. He does not have a license, so at this moment in time, I'm going to order him not to drive. If this is your car, I would be very careful, because if he goes out there and has an accident, God forbid, does damage or hurts someone else, that will be on you. They will come after you. All the hard work that you've done in life could be down the tubes. If you were to really hurt someone, they're not going to come after him. They're going to go after the deep pockets, and that is you. If there's anything else that you want me to do, I'm willing to help you in any way. I gave him a lawyer today, and I will have the lawyer reach out to you. If there's anything that you need, all you have to do is ask me. If he starts acting up at your house and not following your orders, just come back and tell me, and I will straighten him out for you. You better be good for your mom. She works hard as it is. You start acting a fool in the free world, I will take the free world away from you in a heartbeat. Do you understand? You are not allowed to drive. I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care what you're doing. No driving. Do you have insurance in your name? Does he have insurance, Mom?
No, sí tengo aseguranza.
¿Él tiene aseguranza? ¿Sí o no? Is there anything that you would like from me as far as your son? Has he been going to school or is he skipping school?
You don't hear this in court every day, but the judge is making it crystal clear. Follow the rules or face consequences. It's unusual, a bit blunt, but also unforgettable. And sometimes that's exactly the point.
La escuela.
He's going to school.
Se ha portado bien, nada más que pues, últimamente no sé qué le ha pasado.
He has been behaving well. I'm not sure what's happened lately.
Dime con quién andas, yo te digo quién eres. I don't know who he's hanging out with. Perhaps that's what it is. Perhaps it's just him himself. The only thing at this point, no more weed. Do you understand? You hold the keys to the jail cell. No alcohol. I'm going to test you for alcohol as well. You drink alcohol, likewise you will go to jail. They're going to call you to test. You have to go up there and test. Do you have any questions?
Él le toca la otra corte. ¿Tengo que venir yo o tiene que venir? Él tiene que venir, ¿verdad?
For the next court date, do I have to come, or he also has to come, yes?
I will waive his appearance so he doesn't have to come as long as he remains in contact with the lawyer that I've given him. If the lawyer tells me that he's not responding to phone calls or text messages, I will issue a warrant. Do you have a phone number, ma'am? A cell phone?
832.
Oh, hold on a second. This is Celestino, right? Okay. 832.
368-4937.
4937.
4937? Okay.
4937? Yes.
Do you have a cell phone?
288-0553.
Did you hear that, John?
I've already gotten his number, Judge, but I did not get all the digits from Mom. I got 832 and not the next three digits.
368? Come on.
I already talked this morning a little bit, so I mean, I'll follow up later with him.
The reset we give you now will have the lawyer's phone number. If you have any questions, you can call him and he will tell you what's going on with the case. My only concern is that the streets are safe and that he's not using alcohol and drugs. If he cannot stop, there's only one place that he goes to.
Okay, pero él ahorita hizo el examen de droga y le salió droga.
He did the drug test and it came out with drugs.
I sent him to go take a drug test and he tested positive for marijuana. I had a feeling that's the problem with 17-year-olds. Everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie. You cannot trust it. That's why I had him drug tested. It's unfortunate, and at some point they will grow up. But while they are teenagers, it's whose guess as to what happens. I'm shuddering the day my kids become teenagers. So, if you have any issues, Mom, come back to me and I will help you however you need. Okay?
Muchas gracias.
Okay. All right. So you will now get a reset. Stay in contact with John. That's the lawyer up there. You must stay in contact with him. He's gonna call you in about an hour now, and you need to speak to him. You understand? No more dope. Thank you. Who are you with?
THC.
Is that your mom? Is that mom?
Yes, sir.
Come up, mom.
Step over just a little bit. She's sit down.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming. Your son is charged with reckless driving. He's facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. I went and sent him for a drug test. You want to take any guesses of how it came out?
Yeah, it was positive. I heard.
Test positive again in 30 days. Guess where you're going to end up? Right. I've already had to put multiple people in jail for the same thing. I don't care if I hurt your feelings. I don't care if you're mad at me. It stops today.
Yes, sir.
You will be tested 31 days from today. And if you test positive, it tells me that you continue to smoke and you will dry up in jail. You understand?
Yes, sir.
The other thing, ma'am, is whose car is he driving, yours or his?
His own.
Okay, I would be very careful because like I've already told him that this legislature has made it extremely easy for district attorneys across the state to seize cars from people who engage in this type of activity multiple times. You are on notice now. And I'm telling you, I've had people come here where their cars have been seized, a very nice $60,000 truck seized because they race and do donuts. All right. Tell me, how old are you? Okay. What do you do for a living?
Plumbing.
That's right. Do you have an income?
Yes.
How much do you make?
A month, I would say around like 2,500.
Okay. You need a lawyer to represent you, and we're going to reset your case to give you time to do that, sir. So we're going to reset you 31 days. You must be back here, and I'm telling you, you will be drug tested. You understand? Okay. Mom, if he starts acting up with you, all you have to do is come back and tell me, and I will straighten him out for you.
My son is a very good kid. I have nothing, so he's.
Just you let me know if you have any problems, and we can help you out. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Just go ahead, take a seat. Are you Cynthia Jimenez? Ms. Jimenez, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. Please don't say anything. Okay.
On June 28th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a Target regarding a theft. The complaining witness advised that the defendant entered the store, but put merchandise in the shopping cart and went to the self-checkout, failed to pay for the merchandise, and proceeded to exit the store, passing all points of sale with the unpaid merchandise. The total value was $106.65.
Was she alone? Was she with anyone? By herself? Got it. Ms. Jimenez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to go to any Target whatsoever. Do you understand, ma'am? If I find that you go to Target, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. You have a lawyer. She will take care of the case for you. If she tells me she can't get a hold of you because you're playing games and ducking and dodging phone calls, likewise, I will issue a warrant. I will waive your appearance so you don't have to waste your time and come into court, and she will tell you when you have to come back. Just stay in contact with her. Good things will happen there. For now, I will have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, we'll have you take your seat in the jury box. We'll get your bond conditions, we'll have you sign it, and then you'll be free to go there. Okay, thank you.
Right this way.
But I love your jacket.
Thank you. Mr. Triplett, you were placed on probation for a gun case. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Since that, a motion to revoke has been filed alleging, among other things, you failed to report for February twice, September twice, and in March. Tested positive for marijuana let's see, when did in June? At least 4 to 5 different times. Mr. Triplett, what do you do for a living? How much money do you make a month?
Probably like 700.
A week. Who do you live with?
I live with myself, my kids, and my baby mama.
Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, sir? You're facing a year in jail. You need a lawyer to represent you. And I'm telling you now, it's not going well. You need a lawyer to represent you.
I need to buy one.
Well, I'm willing to offer you one now. If you want to apply for one, I'll look at your application to see whether you qualify for an appointed lawyer. As it stands now, if I test you, what are you going to test positive for? Okay, you smoke after today. I'm telling you, it's not going to go well. Do you understand? I've already had to put someone in jail for the same very thing already, and I will triple to quadruple your bond if you test positive again. Do you understand? You're going to get tested again in 30 days. I don't care what your reason is. I don't care who you're with. You test positive for weed again, I'm going to quadruple your bond. Do you understand? So let's get him someone and then we'll have them talk. Right. For now, Stephen's going to give you an application. I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria and we'll have you take a seat in the jury box, sir.